your love. I'm gonna make you mine. There's something special about your love. I think it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
We're taking out the receipts.
He's keeping it real, but
keeping
like
the receipts.
You know, when keeping it real goes wrong. But so like it was like y'all trying to get out in front of it, and you know what that was? You know what the red table was? The red table was the equivalent to R. Kelly's interview with what's her name?
Gail King.
Yeah, that was the equivalent to that. He was trying to get out in front of it and trying to show them like, yo, and ended up making the situation like
what did he?
Way worse. They trying to kill me. Y'all trying to kill me. And like, you know, but whatever. So we going all over the place with these references.
Yes.
But the point is, like,
go finish your Carrie thing is
no, it was so I'm not saying he was planning it like
but
the
it was
next
one
person.
What is that?
It was the combination. It's the pig's blood moment was when he saw his wife and like saw her like being like annoyed by that comment. He's like, oh wait, everybody in here is laughing at us. And that's the whole thing in the Carrie like there's a swirl in her head where she keeps hearing they're all gonna laugh at you, and she hears things that when people are like, yo, she keeps hearing the laughter and things before she snaps and like uses her mind and closes the doors to the gym and locks everybody into the prom before like starting like all hell breaks loose, starts like whooping everybody's ass. But anyway, the point is like I think that movie? It's super old, super old.
But no, I'm saying that even the two when was that? Wasn't there one in like the 90s?
The Rage, and in that one.
So why did they name it 2 then?
It was because her name is Carrie, and it was like built on the same premise.
But okay, so like this.
But they had to up it like, oh, there's a sex tape, and then it plays at some house party, this big house party, and she has a tattoo on her arm like a rose thing. And when her powers ignite and she locks everybody in the house, like the tattoo grows all over her skin, and they were just trying to make up it to like the next level.
I thought she was producing the blood. I thought it was like she was menstruating or something.
No. There might have been a metaphor of like that, but they poured it all over her and then laughed at her. Yeah. So like, where
do you get pig's blood from?
I don't even really get that in the movie, but like, you know what the thing was? It's one of those pop movie. Because I don't know if you're gonna remember this, but like there was a EP&D song with Lady Luck, and they all act out like different parts of like horror movies. So Lady Luck was Carrie. Like in her part, she was like drenched in blood, and she was supposed to be Carrie. So it's like it's kind of one of those like iconic, The Shining, like the two twins and tricycle moments, like you're like, yo, even if I don't watch a movie, I know it. But anyway, tying it back to what I'm saying, I don't necessarily say it was like a planned thing on Will Smith. I think it was more that common that like instead of him doing what he would have normally did and just laughing it off, when he saw his wife's reaction to the joke, whether it's not like she looked at him like, Will, you better go up there and defend me, right? But he thought in his head, like, okay,
I am defending.
I'm going to defend her now.
I am man. I defend, you know?
Yeah. Which I don't want to belittle him for that, but it was a warped perception. And
but
it was a wrong
again, let's go back to that. Protects me or black woman, right?
Yeah.
Is it at all costs? No. Because now if you go and run and protect me, right? And you get shot in protecting you. Okay, so there was a case.
It depends on the level. It depends on the level. Because if you're saying, am I trying to save your life? Would I take a bullet to save your life?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. This was in Florida, right? The case where the man is inside of the convenience store.
Oh, so y'all could watch all these videos. So this is a something can't swim.
Yeah. JCS.
Yeah, I don't remember.
J can't swim.
I don't remember if it's Justin, but it's JCS.
Yeah.
So it's a case where this guy goes into a convenience store, and one of these guys that's one of these like self-proclaimed, like, I'm gonna be
doing
like the
too much.
Yeah, you know, like the neighborhood watch kind of dude, right? Like the wannabe cop dude, right? And the worst thing is it's a black and white. So the guy, the wannabe cop guy, he's white, and it's a black guy. So of course they mix. No, but it's important because the racial element comes up in the story.
What the Breakfast Club, when they guess what race it is.
Oh yeah,
like.
But it's important because I don't initially, after watching the whole thing, I don't think it's a racial thing. There might be some subtext to like, oh, the fear that he felt, but it's not. I don't think he would have necessarily reacted differently to a white man that did the same thing to him.
I disagree.
Okay, but I think he was trigger happy, and I think anybody that like kind of did what ended up. So anyway, what ends up happening? You could watch the story for yourself. It's he goes in a store, he leaves his girl and the child in a car, and I guess they're parked in a handicap place or whatever.
Handicap parking.
But the car is on idling, and she's in the passenger. So the guy's like circling around the car and being weird, like he's a cop, and sees that there's no handicap thing or whatever, and goes kind of and accosts the lady and was like, yo, you know, you're not supposed to be parked here, blah blah blah. The guy comes out.
No,
he doesn't.
We'll continue.
They get into
the woman comes out of the car.
Yeah.
It's an SUV. Comes out of the SUV.
Well, I'm shortening it. Yeah, there's a more encounter.
But what I'm saying is the man is inside the store and now sees his woman outside of the car and is like, yo, what is going on?
And he kind of comes out and goes straight out there, pushes past somebody, and just like goes into like, yo, and just chucks the guy on the floor like, yo, like. He doesn't ask no questions about what's up. He just sees like this dude accosting his girl, chucks the guy on the floor. So while the dude is on the floor now, he's like on the ground. He whips out his gun. Yeah. And immediately when he sees the gun, he starts backing up. And this is the point where it's like you're not defending yourself anymore because I'm now retreating. And he shoots him. Anyway, so watch the case. Yeah, but watch the case and you can see how it ends and if the guy is. Again,
it's the woman is like, I got this. I'm gonna cuss you out, right?
Yeah.
The man comes
but
to
I don't
protect
think she was
her.
wrong in the situation because he didn't need to go to
but
to level 9.
Again, I'm tying this into our story time, right?
Yeah.
I am saying I could cuss you out, right? I know I got a mouth. I can cuss you out. Now you come and I'm like. I also know what my husband can do. But it happened so fast,
I don't know if
and how quickly it can go from like. Yeah.
I don't think she even had time to tell him to chill, because the thing is, he comes out the store, and I think he busts the door, he sees what's up, and he goes straight up there and goes like, "Yo, it's on, like they say, it's on site, right?" Yeah. So it's like sometimes that's why on site is not the right option, right? Because it's like. It's like the road rage thing. Like, I don't know what's up with you, bro. Yeah. I don't know if you on your I don't know if you're about to become a supervillain in the car while you doing whatever you're doing, right? So I'm not going to unnecessarily get into it with you. Now, you wind down your window and start cussing at me. So I might oblige you in that.
In that manner, you're protecting self because you know self can affect so many other things. Yeah. Again, peace. Love and happiness.
Love, I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all.